Today, we got to get ready with me. I have a ton of new products I'm going to be showing you, and I got myself, it's not an exact pumpkin drink, but it is, because today I kind of want to go for like a pumpkin spice type of eye look. We'll see, because I have the new Too Faced pumpkin spice palette, so I figured it was fitting. First off, let me tell you the drink so I can put you on, because my friend put me on. It's a chai tea latte with pumpkin cold foam on top. It is so freaking good. If you love chai tea lattes, try this. Ooh, It is sweet, but I'm letting like the ice melt into it, but I'm not into sweet drinks, but this one is super bomb. She said that you can also add an espresso shot to it in order to not make it as sweet. So we're gonna start off with hair. I do like a low pony, you know, like a sexy low pony because of the look I'm gonna do. I have a new straightener I'm gonna try out. Pick your options. I need to figure this out because it's so fancy. Must fancy for all my vlog people. I've never had a fancy straightener before. I have a chai or chi, I don't know, chi. I got it and I started straightening my hair and it immediately pulled my hairs and I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm just a little bit too rough, and I kept trying it. No, it just sucks. So the first line means fine hair. I'll tap second because it'll mean I have medium hair, and it tells you how to distinguish. Hair length, mine is obviously long, so I'll hit it 3 times, so it's short, medium, long. Color treated or non, and I'm definitely color treated, and it's like a little paintbrush. I'm laughing because I reached for something and I full on fell. Like, I fell so hard right now. So my left eye is hurting a little bit. And I immediately looked at the camera like, was it filming? And it wasn't filming. And I think that's it. And it says ready. Oh yeah, it's already hot. Oh my gosh, that was quick. I don't really straighten my hair a lot because I needed a haircut so bad. So when you straighten your hair and you have dead ends, what are you gonna do with that mop? Get a bucket and a mop. That's what you're gonna do. I'm kind of getting not too big of a section, but big enough. Okay, so far this is one pass. My hair did not get yanked like my Chi one. And this is what it looks like right here. Really nice and smooth. Not bad for one pass, so I'm gonna do it a couple more times, kind of get the top. Okay, so I did a couple more passes, not too many. And honestly, this is the straightest my hair has ever been. And look, my ends aren't totally dying. I should put some hair oil though, but so far so good. I'm gonna test it out. There's also a setting where you can do refresh, and it basically refreshes your hair so it doesn't make it too hot, and it basically just goes towards your hair. I think the ID is really good because it does really matter if you have color treated hair or not, and I've never seen anything like that as an option. I've never had anything so fancy or más fancy, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna keep testing it out, and we'll see if it ends up in my October favorites. That's probably when I'll say it. Let's get into the primer. I want to try this Plump and Prime from Too Faced. It says it's fast, firm fill, and plumping treatment. I was reading like the little card and it said something that like it'll lift your face and your jaw, which I definitely want like within 3 days of continuous use. Collagen Plump Elixir and Superstar Peptide help skin boost natural collagen to diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles, improve texture, and minimize appearance of pores. Cheeks, this is what it was. Cheeks look plump. Mine are plump already, so let's not go there. And jawline looks more contoured. That's what I want. Let's plump this face, just let's not plump the cheeks, the hell? Really like the packaging, but honestly, if the packaging is nice and the product doesn't work, that doesn't do anything for us now, does it? This little deal right here, and let's just start placing this, and let's see. I was gonna do maybe 1/2, but I doubt it's gonna be that crazy of a difference. All of a sudden it's like, I'm like, oh wow. So let's try it out. You guys already know what my face looks like. So hopefully it'll help, I don't know, get this jaw. This is what I want. Let's bring this up. Smells really good, really nice and fresh. I'm happy with that because sometimes Too Faced products are way too fragrant for me. I love their Peach Perfect setting powder, but it always ends up in my mouth and I always taste peach. And I'm like, why? How is this powder always up in my mouth? We're gonna let this sit. Let's see if I look like a different person. Benefit came out with a brow micro filling pen. This is the one with like the 3 little, you know, prongs or whatever you want to call it, 3 little eyebrow things, so that you can mimic real eyebrows. Now, I am not the best at this. I will say that right now. And that's why I don't like these pencils or pens. I feel like it's because it's more beneficial when someone has thicker brows. And as for me, mine are not the thickest, but we can still give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. Here's the pen. There we go. Really nice fine lines right there. That's pretty easy. Flick of the wrist right there. Deep brown right here. So let's start from over here. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so far so good. It's when I get to the, it's when I get to the front. Let me angle them here. And then it says you can turn it so that you can get a single right there. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I just need to practice with these pens. And I have no hairs in the front, so it's like you're going to see nothing but marker. Here's the deciding factor right here. I get to the front. Okay. Let's just wipe that off a little. I just went for it. Okay, I'm looking kind of evil. We're getting kind of somewhere. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. Maybe I need to go down more, huh? It's like I'm not doing any down here. I will say this is probably the easiest out of all the pens that I've tried because it glides on pretty easy. But I don't know. Let me try to just sculpt that brow and let's see what it looks like. What do you think? Does it look microbladed? So I want to show you the back, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at this before. Her brows already look so stunning. And then look at the after. They're just basically bold and dark and a little bit more, well, filled in. But look at her before. My brow does not look like that. But I won't lie, this is the first time where it kind of looks decent, right? It just looks weird because this one's not here, but, and it's just very dark. And I don't have the rest of my makeup. Let me try to do the other one. And if not, because I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, if hashtag no could be a hashtag, like this is the hashtag no. But it's not too bad. So let me try out the other one. What are those? I was just looking at it. I feel like I look like Charlie Chaplin. Like, good thing I don't have Botox or else I can't show you guys these expressions. So obviously I went ahead and redid my brows. I used Benefits Precisely My Brow. This one's in number 5. Yes, number 5 right here. I have a new Makeup by Mario palette right here. It is the one that sets your eye, and I'm one where I love products that are all together like this, where you just have your concealer and set, because I usually have to use my concealer, then grab my translucent powder, and some days that's all I do. So I'm hoping if this is an all-in-one, it's kind of convenient. You just have one product, and I've been trying out the line, so I'm going to let you guys know how I enjoy it. I want to see how it feels. Okay, that's pretty light, and what's great about this is that I can mix it in with this one right here. Let's add a little bit of that. Okay, I want to try out this sponge. It's called the Super Sponge. Hopefully it's super. Save 4 times the amount of makeup, limit germs, and stays clean. A revolutionary silicone infused sponge. So let's just kind of, oh, it feels like plastic, like bouncing. My eyelids are a little bit dry towards the lash line. I was using the Grande Lash Serum, and I just started recently using it again. And it's not really agreeing with my eyelids, I noticed. Now I'm going to take this, and here's the powder to set it. And let's just do that. Oh, nice. I was hoping it wasn't so light because it looks pretty light on the brush. This is the Soft Sweep from Sigma. Love this brush to set the eye all over. Now I just want to go in with the darker one because I just want to see what it looks like. I have a combination of some concealer too, though, from before. So how have you guys been doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Sorry I didn't ask you guys. I hope everybody's mental health and all of that is doing good. I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. We've been finally having things to look forward to, so that's nice. So what inspired me to grab this is this palette right here, the Pumpkin Spice palette from Too Faced. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right, this is what it's looking like. Kind of like this light brown mustardy. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, high pigmentation. Okay, well this shadow has quite a bit of kickback. It literally went everywhere. Just start blending this out. Yeah, they're pretty powdery. Blending out easy. But then I feel like it's getting a little patchy in areas. It's okay. I'm not really a fan. I noticed it started getting patchy right there. I'm going to go into an orange shade. This one right here, Pumpkin Spice. And I'm going to bring that right into the crease and go on top of that shade. Because I want more warmth. I kind of knew where that shade was going, but I was just testing it out, you know? So yeah, this one has a little bit of kickback too. So I'm guessing just all of them have that. I feel like by adding in that orange, it blended out that area a little bit better. I want to go into ginger spice on the outside for right now. I'm going to mix two of them. I'm going to mix ginger and I'm going to mix cocoa drizzle. Yeah, all of them have some kickback. Hopefully you guys can see that, but there's a lot of kickback right there. Okay, we're gonna bring this all into the lower crease, right into here, onto the inside. I'm kind of avoiding the middle a little because I want to put more of an orange shade there, and I might have to put some concealer to make it pop. The colors are blending really beautifully. It's just, again, only the kickback. So I'm going to add some orange to the center. I'm going to use a smaller brush because I want to add some orange to the center. I'm not sure if I can just take the pumpkin spice. I might have to add some concealer and then add the orange to the center because I don't know if it's going to be pigmented enough to really pull the amount of pigment that I want. I mean, it's there. I'm going to add concealer to this one and then we'll figure out if I want to end up just kind of, you know, I just wipe it away and then I'll put some concealer. Naked concealer. I got this one because it has a small doe foot applicator. We're just going to add a little bit in the center. Then I'm just going to take my concealer brush that I blended out my eyebrows with. Doesn't have to be perfect because then I'll end up blending in the brown. Blend that out with the finger. I like to add some warmth to it and help diffuse it so it's not like crazy concentrated. I feel like it's gonna help. It's gonna bring out that color. See? See how it's faint on this side and then it's more orangey on this side? Okay, I want to bring a little bit of concealer up here. I want to bring that pigment a little bit higher. I'm gonna diffuse it out, add that orange. Because I feel like it's going to get lost if I don't bring it up higher. Okay, so that's the orange I have going on. I'm going to diffuse the brown in a second, but what I basically do, because it was honestly so faint, and I don't have a really thick base, I just wipe it away because it was barely there. So now let's put some concealer here, tap it out with my finger, and then add the orange. See, it's super simple. It's not like I had to restart the whole entire eye. Blending just slowly and softly. I have my makeup wipe so I can take away. Look at all that fallout. There's a lot. I feel like it gave me like crazy dark circles. So next up I'm going to use the Huda Beauty eyeliner. I got this in a BoxyCharm that was sent to me. And one side it has a gel pencil and the other side is a liquid liner. It does feel pretty gunky, so I don't know. I don't know. It feels kind of thick, the liner. Yeah, even applying it, it feels just like thick. Like it's coming out gunky. Let's try to do a wing, and if I don't like the wing, then I'm going to switch products and go to a regular eyeliner. There's like no true control. It's just kind of like a thick gel. Okay, well, I was able to do it, but I feel like that's only because I do eyeliner all of the times. See how it looks like very gunky around the base? And this sponge, it feels like I could have just grabbed the rubber gloves that are at the sink right now and just be patting my eye. And it smells like them too. Bounce is like a little tough, so. Wait, is my face looking better with the primer? I can't tell. Did it get fat? Or more fat? Lip oil. Sorry, I've been disrespecting you with my lips. They are slurping that up. Jouer lip oil. So good. Okay, while I'm waiting for my eye glue to dry, I just have some regular Ardell lashes. I'm going to try the NARS Climax Extreme. I do like the Climax, except they don't have a waterproof version, and I'm a waterproof lover. So let's... You know what? That Huda Beauty eyeliner got all of my eyelashes because it was so gunky. Okay, well, I like this mascara because I can feel the teeth trying to take out those gunks. People make fun of my laugh all the time, or like Glenn. It's so funny. I have like 20 different laughs. And some days laughing so loud, and some days I'm just like, Okay, well, I feel like I like this version of the Climax mascara more because I can tell like it's really grabbing onto the lashes. Like it's brushing them through. And then I just have like these little flared out lashes right here. Just like very simple. Okay, so not sure how the primer's going. I guess it's just going, but my face feels really nice. And I thought the scent was nice and fresh. So I have a brand new foundation from It Cosmetics. It's the Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare, and it says water light, medium coverage, natural radiant finish. It improves bare skin in 2 weeks. That's some claims. So I'm going to try medium warm 35. I have a couple of shades to work with. Two of the other shades are too light, but I have one more that's a little bit darker than this, so we'll see. I'm using this sponge. I don't know why I'm continuing. I'm just going to use it because I already got it dirty. Ooh, that has like a nice glow to it. You see that? I will say this feels like the lightest out of their entire line. If I had to pick one, I love the CC Plus. I love the oil-free, the matte one. And I also like the Bye Bye foundation. But I would probably pick the Bye Bye foundation because I think that one's more like a tinted moisturizer, but a more full coverage tinted moisturizer. Yeah, this one does have like medium coverage. I can tell because my hyperpigmentation right here is still peeking through. Let's try to add just a little bit more, but usually I don't really care because I bring my concealer down lower and then I cover it up. I just put a very little. A little bit more, but not too much. So I'm going to say this is definitely medium coverage, but not like a medium full, which I don't mind. This is my type of coverage where it doesn't feel heavy. You can still see like the skin peeking through, nice and glowy, natural. Just kind of like balances you out. Born This Way Too Faced Concealer. I've been using it in the color Sand, bringing it down here and across. And I want to try out this new brush. This is called the concealer brush from Mr. Cover Up. It said on the package it's the perfect concealer brush. So let's see. It's a little bit short and dome shaped. I love this new Sigma one. I mentioned it in my August favorites. Or no, sorry, September favorites. We're already in October. Oh my gosh. Okay, well this is definitely blending it out. But I kind of wish this brush was larger. I think it would just cover a lot more. But this is obviously good for detail too. So I can see where they're going with it, but it's blending it out nicely. I just don't like how I'm blending it out and I can feel the barrel on my skin. See how the concealer's going there? Just wish it was a little bit longer. That's what she said. I think with a sponge, it's just so much faster. And then if you have any excess, I guess you can go right down your nose, but I usually don't do that. I just go underneath my eyes. Okay, we're going to set the under eyes. Now I just realized that this bottom of the sponge is a different texture than this one right here. I mean, I was like, why does it feel so weird? It's two different types of material. So this one is really great for foundation, and then this one is very silicone-y, but this feels like your traditional sponge. That's definitely different. So let me try to use a sponge up here with the powder. It just feels like, I don't know. Let me try this bottom. I feel like, yeah, see, it's so much softer at the bottom. Super sponge. And it comes with this little silicone thing, I think, to clean it or something and then rest it on there. So now I'm just going to bronze up my skin. I don't have a new bronzer I want to try out right now. I've been trying to use the bronzers that I have. I have this one from the Aladdin collection from MAC. And I really do like MAC bronzers. They kind of remind me a little bit similar to the NARS ones. And then this shade is just called Your Wish Is My Command. But now let's go into some cheeks. I'm going to finish the eyes in a second. I'm going to try out this Orgasm palette from NARS. I literally blanked out. I'm like, okay, so scratch that. I don't like those colors because I literally like, what are you doing? Because you picked this, because obviously this is more fitting. So I'm going to go into the Jouer Bouquet Blush. And this one is in the duo Cherish Me and Treasure Me. This one's the Passion one. This one right here. And then I'm going to try to add a little bit of this on top and see what kind of shimmer it gives me. Just to kind of do like a nice combination. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of this orange. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, has that reflection right there. So I'm just going to add very little of it just on top. Just to give a little bit of a hue of that glow. Because I don't want too much. Pretty sure you can use it on its own. Oh, that looks nice. So it's kind of like a blush lighter. Blush and a highlighter together. All over face brush. And just kind of combine those together. So it has like a really nice highlight already built in, so I don't have to add another highlight. So let's go into Ginger Spice, the dark orange right here. We're just gonna smoke it out. This is like an old blending brush from Sedona Lace. Do you guys remember that brand? Oh my gosh, that is so old. This is like one of the first brands I tried when I started doing YouTube. And I bought like their whole brush roll set and my life was complete. I was like so happy. I had the Sigma one. And I had Sedona Lace. And I thought like, wow, I got 2 brush roll sets. I'm popping. Let's try the Huda Beauty, the liner, just to see what it looks like. So I haven't lined the inside of my eyes in so long. It might tickle. You know when you haven't in a while? Ooh, sultry. Super black liner for sure. And it's not sticking to my contacts, so that's good. Because right away, I know when an eyeliner is not good for my contact lenses. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, and now let's do some mascara at the bottom, and then we'll move on to lips, and we shall be done. The Melted Matte from Too Faced in Pumpkin Spice. This is definitely going to complete the look. I really like this Melted Matte. It kind of feels a little bit more moisturizing than their normal line, which their line is great, but it definitely is, it sucks the dryness out of your lips. You have to exfoliate. You need to make sure you balm it up. I feel like you can never just have them matte, even though this is the Melted Matte line. I always have to put something over. So this one feels really good. Maybe they changed their formula on some of these because I really like it. I feel like I could just wear it as is. Definitely like the way how it turned out. I can do like a little bit more blending on the inside, but it's okay. I'm not too picky. Once you have the lashes and everything, it's like, you shouldn't be looking that hard. Overall, I liked a lot of the products except the Huda Beauty liner was a no-go. It was way too gunky. For the Pumpkin Spice, I feel like it's very cute. If you're into collecting the palettes and all that, I think that's great. Overall, I would probably pass on it. I feel like a lot of people have these kind of pumpkin spicy colors regardless, and I thought that there was a lot of fallout out of this one. I do like the Melted Matte. I love the Jouer blush. What else didn't I like? It was mainly the eyeliner. Oh, the brow thing didn't work out for me as well, but again, that's all trial and error, but I don't have the most full brows, so that doesn't really work out for me. And as far as this primer, I don't know if the Plump and Prime really did anything. What do you guys think? I think I would have to use it more than once because I feel like if you try it once, like what's that gonna do? The foundation feels so nice and light. It's the lightest foundation from IT Cosmetics by far because it feels like nothing on the skin. The other ones already feel like very light, but you know you have foundation on. But this one feels like nothing, literally nothing's on my face. Also, another one I'm kind of up in the air is this Mario palette. This was the first time I used it, so I'm gonna have to try it out a couple more times. Again, you guys will see all my whoops or womps in my October whoops or womps, and look at my hair. It has not frizzed out so far. I haven't even put oil in it, and whenever I would straighten my hair with the Chi and I wouldn't just take smaller sections, it would already be frizzy by now. So yeah, I guess that just didn't work out for me, and I guess this one's doing good so far, which I'm in shock. So we'll see. I'm going to use it definitely a lot more times because trying it out one time doesn't give like the say all, or no, the say all, right? Well, hopefully you guys will recreate this look. I always like to do more wearable looks, nothing that's too extreme. Hopefully this is more wearable for you guys, and pumpkin spicy enough. I love you, Pineapples. Show your girl some love, really helps me out. Make sure you're subscribed. I think that's about it. Love you guys. Always appreciate all the love you guys show me, and I'll see you beautiful Pineapples in the next one. Mwah.